Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a simple video giving you some techniques and strategies for the reading section. So let's hop right in. We have one is don't read the passage as soon as you get it. Now this might sound weird to you, you need to read to answer the questions, but reading the whole thing before even looking at the questions wastes a lot of time. And as you guys know, IELTS it tests your time efficiency as well. So you have to be really time efficient when it comes to the sections, okay? So here's what I want you to do as soon as you get your first passage, and that is look at the subheadings, okay? Look at the heading and look at a subheading, and then quickly move to the first part of the questions. Okay, so your questions are going to be in parts. Like we said before, there are different types of questions, and I'll cover that in a separate video. They are way too long to be explained here right now. So, okay, just take a look at the heading and maybe a subheading or two, and quickly move back to the questions. Based on the questions, you might get an idea about what the topic is talking about, but that won't be enough, and that is why I say go and look at the heading first. The heading will give you an idea about what the topic is about. Pair that with the questions and you're ready to go. So like we said, take a look at the heading, then go read some questions, not too many, and make sure you have them in your head. Now look for keywords, okay? What I mean by keywords is, let's say for example you get a topic about like farming or indoor farming, for example, okay? And in one question, you see the word potato, right? So are potatoes grown indoors or outdoors? That's just an example. The keyword here is the word potato, right? So now go and skim through the passage. Remember, we're not reading for fun here. We want to get the answer and get out, okay? So don't read for pleasure in the IELTS exam. So keywords are words that will help you find the answer, okay? So again, like we said, the word potato. We'll go to the passage, look for the word potato, and then we'll read around the keyword to find out if that is the answer that we need or not. If not, then go to another word potato in the passage and check again. This will save you so much time. Now, compare this to reading the whole thing, right? And then going back to the questions, and then going back again and reading the whole thing one more time just to find out one answer. You'll save a ton of time this way, and you can move on to other questions. Okay, the second technique that I want to let you know is actually scanning. Okay, so like the first technique that we said, which is skimming quickly and then going to the questions, scanning includes looking at several questions or one at a time depending on your memory. That's fine. And go to the passage and scan it with your eyes quickly with the intent of either understanding what the topic is talking about or trying to find an answer. So you could scan a paragraph or you could scan the whole thing depending on what you want to do. So let's say, again, let's take that potato example one more time. So are potatoes grown indoors or outdoors? I'll find a paragraph that is talking about, let's say, indoor and outdoor farming, okay? And I'll scan it quickly with my eyes. So scanning does not mean reading the whole thing, okay? And that is why in my next video, I'm going to be showing you the difference between scanning, skimming, and full-on reading, and the difference in how you can practice on each one. All right? So, like we said, scanning, you're going to scan the thing quickly to find out your answer. If you can't find your answer, you move to another paragraph and you scan it as well. And you keep doing this over and over until you find your answer, which shouldn't take too long. Okay? Okay, so when you find your answer, this one is something that a lot of people kind of struggle to do, and that is as soon as they see the keyword, like we said, so potato or tomato or whatever, okay, they write it down, but they don't realize that what they're writing is probably wrong. So when you find your keyword, read around it, okay? Read like 2-3 lines around it before and after, just so you make sure that this is actually your answer and not IELTS trying to trick you, okay? Because you might get tricked. Again, like we said, we have different types of questions, so different types of questions will require different strategies and techniques to answer, and I'll be talking about the different types of questions in a later video. One more thing before we close this out is, at the end of the day, remember that one answer equals 1 point. So if you find yourself, struggling, not able to find one specific answer, hey, you could always move on and either go back to it, or you could put anything down if you just have a guess, okay? But don't let it take up all your time, okay? Like we said, the recommended time for one passage is 15 to 20 minutes, okay? No more than 20 minutes. That's in my opinion. So no more than 20 minutes. So if you're saying, if a question is taking you 6, 7, 8 minutes, then is it really worth it? Is that 1 point worth 5 more than you can find in that time? So that's just my take on it. Okay, so quick video, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.